Hello and welcome back to the Chef's Backyard. If this is your first time here, my name is John. I've been cooking for over 25 years and I want to share that knowledge with you. Today we are going to make a recipe that is wonderful at any occasion throughout the year. It's great for your holiday gatherings. It's great for celebrations, for tailgating, for all of that. What am I talking about? I'm talking about deviled eggs. They're delicious, and you might be wondering, why are they called deviled eggs? Well, there was kind of a movement in early Americana, the 1920s, I guess, where they started to call things deviled that were a little bit spicy, right? The spice kind of livens up your mouth, and that's where the deviled comes from in deviled eggs. So we're going to put a little bit of pepper sauce in there, top it with some paprika. But let me show you what you'll need to make this recipe. Really just a few ingredients. We'll need some mayonnaise, some mustard. I like to put a little bit of pickles, even a little bit of pickle juice in there. We'll need salt, pepper, paprika, and you'll need your eggs. Now you can boil them or you can do what I did here, which is buy them already boiled and peeled. It makes the recipe quick and easy. Plus they're already cold, so you don't have to wait that extra time. So like I said, ours are already boiled and peeled and chilled. I'll set them in this so they didn't go rolling all over the place. First thing I want to do is cut through my pickles. You can use pickle relish, but in this case, I had a jar of pickles. So we'll just go ahead and cut through those guys. Give them a little dice real quick. Now I'm going to chop through them because I want them to be pretty fine. I want them to be like a part of the filling, not necessarily like a standout part of the dish. So that's why I will go ahead and chop through them a little bit, and I think that's good enough. So there we have it. That's our pickle relish. Take our bowl. I'm going to drop the pickles in there. Now we're going to do a teaspoon of yellow mustard. You can do a Dijon mustard or a coarse mustard, even a brown mustard. Any of those will work. I like the tanginess of the yellow mustard. Now you want to do a teaspoon of vinegar, but since I have these pickles, I'll just add the pickle juice in there. And that'll already be seasoned. It'll have some salt, garlic, dill, and that will be delicious in the recipe. And then we've got a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Now we'll just mix that up. Season it with a little salt and pepper. You can use white pepper if you don't want to see the pepper grounds in there, and that'll be okay. Now, a couple of kick-ups that I like to add. I like to just add a splash of Worcestershire sauce. And a couple of dots of a hot pepper sauce. This one was an extra hot pepper sauce, so I only went with one. I want my family to enjoy it. Maybe if your family likes really spicy stuff, you can go heavier on that. So that's what our dressing looks like. Now we're going to cut the eggs in half and put the yolks in here. And like I said, these eggs are already peeled and chilled, so it makes it really easy to do this recipe. And that's going to be for 6 eggs. If you want to do a whole dozen, then just double the amount of those ingredients. But as you can see, the yolk, once you've cooked it, just pops right out. Now we've got our eggs pulled out. And I'm just going to take a fork and mash through the egg yolks. It's really a simple process, but you just want to mix this up, smash those egg yolks. They'll start to grab onto the little mixture, the little dressing that you made. Now you can use a specific piping bag and get like some star-shaped tips and do some little fancy designs. I'll show you how to do it the easy way, and that is just with a sandwich bag. I like to use a quart bag, freezer bag. Freezer bags are typically a little bit sturdier, but we'll put our mixture in there and then we can pipe this through. That's holding together real nice. Now at this point we can give that mixture a taste. See if we can give this a taste. You want to see if it has enough salt. I think it tastes great. I like where it's at. I can get a little bit of heat on the back of my tongue from that pepper sauce. It's creamy, smooth, delicious. So now you just want to open your bag. I like to fold it over like that. All right, so we'll take those eggs and we'll put them on our plate. Take your bag, seal it. You want to get all of the filling down to the bottom corner like this. We're going to cut the tip here, cut the tip off. And now we can take our eggs and pipe our filling in. See, it really is a quick and easy one. This is a dish that everybody loves at the parties. Whoops, that one kind of got away. That'll be our sample. Now we've got a little bit extra. Come in and fill up any of the ones that need a little bit more. So now for the simple version, we just do a little bit of paprika over the top. Whoa. And there you have it, guys. There is your simple, basic deviled egg recipe. Let's take a bite. All right, so let's taste our deviled eggs. So it was easy to put together. Just throw them on a tray and take it to your event. They make specialized plates that'll hold the eggs so that way they don't roll around on you. So I used a smoked paprika, and one of the layers on there was smoke right as I bit into it. And then I got the creamy filling, and then I kind of got some little bites of the pickle, which added acidity to the richness. And right now in my mouth, my flavor jets are just firing. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. And as always, we'll see you soon here at the Chef's Backyard. If you haven't already done so, please click subscribe. Please like this video. It really helps the channel out a lot. I've been doing this for a little over 12 years on YouTube, and I'd like to see what the future holds. What kind of recipes do you want to do? What kind of recipes do you want me to share? Right now I'm working on a series of kitchen basics, and we'll do how to make salad dressings, how to cook classic dishes, things like that. And we'll take it from there based on your feedback and where you want to go. So here's some different things that you can do to kick up your deviled eggs. One, spicy sriracha. Take a little sriracha and drizzle it right over the top. You could do a bacon lover's dream. You could crumble some crispy cooked bacon right into the yolk mixture. You could do everything bagel spice on top of that. It's really delicious. You could do a little Mediterranean twist and add some finely chopped sun-dried tomatoes, maybe a little feta cheese, fresh chives. You could do smoky chipotle. So do this recipe, and instead of the hot sauce, do some of the canned chipotle and adobo sauce. It'll give your eggs a beautifully smoky heat. You can do fresh herbs in there. Do some fresh dill, parsley, and chives for a nice, fresh, herbaceous flavor. You can go with more pickle juice, more pickles. You could do bread and butter pickles. You could do a spicy pickle. Maybe you could do an avocado creamy deviled egg. Mash a quarter of the ripe avocado into your yolk mixture for the extra creaminess and subtle nutty flavor. Just be aware that they could turn brown on you quick. Add some curry powder in there for an exotic warm spice profile. You could do a fancy smoked salmon. You could top your deviled eggs with a small piece of smoked salmon and a tiny sprig of fresh dill. How about a fried oyster and some caviar? Drop a fried oyster on there, a little dollop of caviar, maybe a little creme fraiche, and that will take you to the moon. Because you are family here at the Chef's Backyard. We'll see you soon.